It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
So we've got these two talking down here.
Pointed out at the time, but it's pointless to hold a grudge.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe.
How to help some old
You would not
friends.
be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need
Well, he
my
tells me I may
final
need to
signal,
avoid those in
which is
Dishonored 2.
recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Returned the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Okay. Garden here.
Update. Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Big Piero Joplin's inside. Crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some years.
Where are you? Get back here.
I know you're here somewhere,
Whacked in the head.
scum. Find the outsider.
Come on. The door. Gather them all up. Volvo, remember before I mentioned the special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. As I don't know where you went, but I only hope as get back to see. As I like to take it to Belmore Tower. Everyone, I think Samuel was whispering. A launcher. Close to you, call him. Told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell the others that we even to called the lighthouse as King Sparrow Island to get back before. So once again, they have abducted Emily. Hey, it's like them constantly shooting at that door. What the hell? It's making me rather nervous about walking around. I have one sleep dart left. Can't you?
What? Why is no one making rounds over here? This better not be a joke.
It's like completely moved everything up.
What? This better not be a joke.
Oh, coming with me. Blueprint. Good. I've locked orders to the guards. We've tracked conspiracy to the hound as both searched the premises for natural philosopher to dirt. Do you want to secure all materials related to enhance the arc pylon, question them thoroughly? Bring the pylon to me along with the papers and recordings. There may be two of the greatest minds of our age, but they are also traitors by Recorvo to bring down as this empire. I'm keeping Empress Emily with me at the lighthouse. So we know where to find her now. But we need to save these two. And we need to do it without killing anyone. So we're going to go back up to our room, bring them the blueprint. And then at that point, we'll be able to get the plan in motion. Go.
Do what you want, but ask quickly.
All the sleep rounds. Hey, Jawa. If anyone's around, can we give Jawa a shout out?
Astonishing.
I'm a hiding Jawa.
The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
This device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
Another
What is
amazing
your
stream
opinion?
here on Mixer. No worries. Put them all to sleep.
As
I'll
you
slap
wish,
the rabbit if
Corvo.
you
We'll be
hide too
far
long.
away before any of them regain their senses.
How you been, Jawa?
All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon
You say,
is
"Will I do the
charged,
honors?" What
no
you
one
really
will
mean,
dare
guys,
come
is, "Will you
near
guys
us."
go outside so then you don't get killed?"
Well,
The exclamation mark and SOS together. There you go. So I need
use old
Up here.
Piero for their own gain.
to do this.
Discard him.
Fence one.
They have erred and delivered
Put it
to
up.
me an ally almost as brilliant as myself. Old Sokolov and I will pull up here and capable of the best weapons outside and make
Oh, and he needed one. Oh well, I thought I needed two for some reason.
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations.
That's them two saved.
It defies
I'll put
description.
everyone
A
to sleep.
device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
So now, let's check the heart. Good. Hey.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of being an honorable military man. But Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up.
We didn't
Martin was
die.
acting
We didn't
strange
kill
and quiet
anyone.
if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side.
Your
except
keyboard
you.
switched over
Samuel
to
set
US,
this here
didn't
in
it?
case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place
Your
you can
keyboard
dock where
swapped
the
to
Watcher will
US.
see him.
Hey,
I can't
Mega.
leave you. I'll be okay.
Here comes Samuel. Ow!
Thought I'd find you here. Never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it.
You're lucky I did
We
come
need
back.
to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do?
Gonna finish this.
Good.
On to the final
There's
mission
one more
of
trip
Dishonored
across the
1.
river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
King Sparrow Island. Didn't kill anyone, didn't get attacked by anyone, but all 5 bodies got discovered.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them,
I find this to be
They're not
like one of the
giving up
most
without a
interesting
fight.
all of Dishonored.
I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort, the gatehouse, and there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again.
See, what he says there depends on how you played the game. You've been killing
Good luck,
everyone,
Corvo.
that he never
If
wants
anyone
to see you
deserves it,
again.
You do. Give my best to Emily.
Low
After she's on
chaos.
the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
I am doing great today, Omega. How are you doing yourself? How was work last night? Can't do death, so it was shit.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Board, no, the board is on. For some reason, the board option isn't there for me. Just a crown looking thing. Yes. Hey, it's there though. What a shot. There you go, Mega. Uh-oh. Going this way. Did I just... How did I do that? Imagine if this was high chaos, there'd be like flipping rats everywhere. No, I need the dark eyes. Don't want to run into anything. Dark eyes is so important when you're trying to ghost.
Who turned off the wall of lights by the dock? Is that a good idea? Couldn't tell you. whole place is turning into a madhouse, if you ask me. Tell me again what you'll do if Slackjaw and his Bottle Street boys jump you. Blow
God,
off.
this is such an easy place to get a kill. All I'm saying is,
Stupid goddamn.
ooh, one guy to deal with. What's up? Let's go. How tall is this lighthouse? Nothing up here.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed, I believe so.
Watch. I go to the tippy top. Not much up here. Okay. Why would I want to be up here?
Remember when this was a dream shared by a few
Lord Trevor Pendleton, neglected younger son, bullied by your brother. Martin, such a clever. His talents wasted until he found faith. Callista, the nurse. Bitter, the gentle. Samuel, the useless.
What exactly?
Hungry for purpose. Couldn't be realized. This is all Martin's fault. If we hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison, Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid. Always too sure that would be fun.
They knocked out.
Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted to do when other men stopped to consider. Sort of weakness. I know Corvo's coming for me just like he came for the others. Crossing the island below like it was nothing. It's only a question of how and when. I'm lacking accountability. It's all falling apart. All the stuff that led us here made sense. When I was young, I went to sea. Took command of a ship and made aimless men into sailors. Made a collection of boats into a navy. Then founded a conspiracy and almost led an empire. No compromise. Never showed mercy. Never showed weakness.
A bit too
Showed
close.
the world what mattered.
Yep. Turn around. Or something. Go away.
And not being afraid of getting dirty. And now, I'll lose it all
They're
to a
fucking
man
knocked
with
out
faster
drunk.
sword hand. Or is it that he has a slower sword? There's something wrong with the world.
Who is that? Admiral Havelock? If you don't let me out, I'm going to make you stand in a corner until you learn how to behave.
What's the optional here?
Oh, who's there?
We're gonna quick load. See what that optional was.
Always too sure that we went wrong.
Nope.
Never hesitated.
Right
Too
confronting
sure
him.
of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted. Did you think I'd fight you, Corvo? Sorry to disappoint. This is yours. The key to Emily's cell. She'll be glad to see you. You made quite an impression on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were, what you'd been doing. I told her. In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind, to the end, when we were afraid, fighting in secrecy about who we could trust and who we had to kill. Arguing over who would act as new Lord Regent.
No, you
And
didn't.
she listened, eyes wide. She's become an interesting girl. If she lives, she'll make a memorable emperor.
Dude.
Who is that? Admiral Havelock? If you don't let me out, I'm going to
Yeah,
make
there's
you
still
stand
more
in
to
a
him.
corner until
Why have
you
they fully
learn
let him
how to
finish
behave.
talking? Still got like a side objective above his head, and I'm confused.
Always too sure that would be a problem.
Hey.
Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted to do.
God damn.
Did you think I'd fight
There
you,
we go.
Corvo? Sorry to disappoint. This is yours. The key to Emily's cell. She'll be glad to see you. You made quite an impression on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were, what you'd been
I'm
doing.
confused if they're dead or
I told
just
her.
drunk.
In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind, to the end, when we were afraid, fighting in secrecy about who we could trust and who we had to kill, arguing over who would act as new Lord Regent. And she listened, eyes wide. She's become an interesting girl. If she lives, she'll make a memorable empress. Go ahead. Kill me or take me to Coldridge Prison. Make your choice. She'll be watching.
So if I just pick up the key, he'll just instantly attack. Kick him on the fire? No, we're not trying to kill. There we go. What's gonna do it?
Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
We were detected probably at the very end, but we didn't kill anyone. The end.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take
Low
her mother's
chaos
throne
ending.
after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her
Do you,
young
dragon?
mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is, with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about.
Oh yeah,
by
another
your
character
hand.
profile out for B3. Oh, Borderlands 3? Very nice.
And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world,
It's like the
Empress
show.
Emily,
I
Emily
have
the
a thing.
Wise, at the
Oh,
height of
let me
her
check.
power,
Wait.
will lay your
Argo!
body down within
Are
her
you
mother's
there?
great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
Mute the game because of copyright. Well, I've got something to ask you, but it's